Hello all, welcome to openmentor.net. We are going to see some more options in load runner controller. I'm going to start a new scenario. I'm pulling in this IE ticket 1 script in this. So far we have done a basic schedule with 10 users. Now what I'm going to do is, in the same basic schedule, so far we have asked the users just to do one round, just complete one trip. Start from the beginning of the script, complete the script, then finish. So when I do that, I just save this. When I run this, just watch. And one more thing is, there is a runtime settings over here in controller. So whatever you do in this runtime settings, this overrides the other stuff. Now I am making the replay think time with limit 2 seconds or max. So I save this, I run this. So all the users, basically the 10 users, will start running the same script and finish once, then they will stop. So at the end of this run, I will have 10 users into one iteration, which is equal to 10 transactions. So I go back to my application, check. It should have 10 tickets. Yes, we have got totally 10 tickets. Now I cancel all. There is no tickets. I come back to controller. Now what I'm going to do is, I come back to the design tab. I go to this runtime settings. I increase the iterations to 3. So when I do that, 10 users will run the same script for 3 times. So I need to get 30 tickets booked at the end of this run. Let me run it once again. So all the 10 users run now. They will be taking the script, start from beginning to end of the script, do the same thing 3 times. So 10 users, 3 iterations, that means 10 into 3, 30. 30 tickets should have been booked at the end of this run. Let us see what happens. It will take a few seconds more, or say maybe a minute or so. So now it's done. All the 3 users finished. It says all 3 users, 3 iterations attempted, 3 succeeded. Let us go back to this application. Before starting there was no tickets. Now I check how many tickets are booked. You have got a total of 30 tickets scheduled. So if you can use iterations in the controller to make users run again and again and again. Now I'm going to make one more setting. Right now I'm going to nullify this iteration to 1. Now so far we have done run until completion. Now what I'm going to do is, I'm going to say run this, double click on this run until completion. I'm going to say run this for say 2 minutes. You can give a duration. So far we have given an iteration. Now we are giving the duration for the run. Save this, run. So for the next 2 minutes all the users will keep on running, and then at the end of 2 minutes it will complete. Something is wrong. Let me go back and check. It should not complete within this. Maybe I have missed some timings over here. Let us go back. Run until completion. I have given, let me give 2 minutes. Sorry, I did not check this radio button. That's the problem. So I just changed the timing here. I did not check this. Now I check this. I make it run for 2 minutes. Okay. Let me go back and then cancel all the tickets that have been booked, so that you will know how many tickets get booked in 2 minutes. So now we are running for 2 minutes. Let us run the users. So this is again another way of running. Either you give iterations or you give duration. So what the controller will do is, it will take the user, it will feed the script, it will keep the users on as long as 2 minutes are there. 2 minutes is the cutoff time. Once 2 minutes are over, no more iterations or no more transactions from the virtual users will be allowed to start again afresh. So this is like this can be used in situations where business requires morning 10 o'clock to 3 o'clock. There are 5 hours that the system that can be loaded. So you run the test for 5 hours. So you simply give the duration as 5 hours. In some cases, whereas in cinema theater bookings or flight bookings, you can have only up to 150 or 300 tickets to be given. There it is count based. Wherever it is count based, you can use iterations. Wherever it is duration based or time based, you can use this duration. Now 1 minute is over, the script is still running. Let it go. We will wait till it finishes. Okay, it's going. So in load runner, using controller, you don't have to do a lot of programming. It's all like you need to have the right configuration done, but whatever configuration we do, whether it is duration or iteration or the changes in think time or the data we give, it must have some relationship with what is being actually done in the business in real world. We cannot give arbitrary data, we cannot give arbitrary duration. If the system is being used for 5 hours, better to test it for 5 hours. There is no point in testing it for 50 hours. It has to exactly match with the business requirement. So better to go with the business needs and then configure the system accordingly. So now 1 minute is over. All the users finished. Once it is finished, we will go back to the application and then see how many transactions are completed. Okay. Now you see here, though it is the elapsed time here, it says 2 minutes and 11 seconds, it will not abruptly abort the users exactly at the second minute. It will allow the users to complete the script and then it will gracefully exit. Now we go back here. In 2 minutes, 10 users were able to book almost 96 tickets. So this is the speed of the system. So this is a configuration that we have done using controller and runtime settings. With that, we will stop this session. We will continue further in the subsequent sessions. Thank you for visiting openmentor.net.